Hey, welcome to the Major League Minute
Where are we?
Podcast. I'm Doc. This is GMP, and we got some guests with us on the podcast.
I love that it's GMP and that we're in person. Woo!
Yeah, that's my alias.
GMP.
It's not really an
Wow.
alias, but
I like it.
Would
Someone
you like
here for
to?
it.
Would you like to introduce our guests?
we have none other than the best duo out there in the entire league,
aggressive.
arguably the world.
Yes.
Yes.
That's very aggressive.
Coach Bird with the Atlanta Vibe and Coach Thomas Robson with Omaha Supernovas.
We're back.
Glad to be here.
And we're
Round
live
two.
in
This is like
person,
OG
and
though.
like
This
I
is
think
like
we
year
need to
one.
get like a screen between you two. I'm a little bit worried with
It's already started.
what could possibly happen
Yeah.
in the next
It's
45
crazy.
minutes.
A fight
lot.
is going to break out. In all out brawl.
I encourage it.
Same.
Careful for the mic
Yes.
there.
I thought you said a foot was going to break out. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, in your face, probably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I could see that. Keep it
Boom.
over there.
We are literally directly across the street from where it's going to go down tonight at
Yeah.
7 p.m. when the Omaha Supernovas host the Atlanta Vibe. We are right across the street at the Hilton Hotel. So thank you first for joining us. Thanks for taking us the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited.
We
Glad
know
to
you
be
guys
here.
are high executive corporate leaders, so you guys got a lot on your schedules.
But GMP entitled this episode
Gee,
Unhinged
Unhinged.
/ Off the Rails. So
Oh.
no holds
All
barred.
those
This is a
things-
cage match. You can say
all those things are true. Yes. Facts.
Okay. What's the first question? Let's dive into it for these guys.
we can go in a ton of different
Okay.
directions
Which we will.
eventually.
We already have been. I'm like, oh, geez, year one.
Are
I know.
either of you aware of the fantasy league that is happening for the MLB?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Because we are.
Shocker.
Are you paying attention to it?
No, I just know that it's
What?
out
Who's
there.
running that?
Seriously.
It's
You?
well, no, I'm not running it. I'm participating in it and I'm fully invested.
Is this
but
the GMP?
I love that.
That's
I
the thing
will-
I thought.
Oh, is she prophesying or prophesying?
We'll see. It is a app called Volley. And so the organization's name is Volley, VOLI. And they have created this entire complete software of fantasy league for major.
Do you know who's doing it?
I
Yes,
do.
it's
He's
our
actually
neighbor.
a local person here in Omaha. I know, what
Wow.
a small world.
Wow.
But it's not a shock because
Right.
Omaha,
I mean,
Nebraska
Mecca.
is the mecca for volleyball in the
okay,
world.
okay.
So it doesn't surprise us, but at the same time, it surprised us. So we have actually got to meet him and talk with him in person. But
You should get him on the podcast.
Yeah, duh.
Great idea.
Yeah.
why didn't
I
we
need
think
to
of that
sit more
before?
Well, we have 38 teams in our fantasy league right now, and we're shooting for 50 plus. So we would love to have you guys join our fantasy league. How would they do it if they wanted to?
I don't think. Well,
Is there a conflict of
Oh,
interest
are there
there?
You
rules?
definitely
Technically,
can.
Are there rules?
You definitely can join because we have someone by the name Tallahassee Turtles who's taken first place in the last 3 weeks.
Joke's
Don't
on you
even
guys.
know who
I
that
am
is or
Tallahassee
their
Turtles.
identity. So you can come up with your own identity,
Alias. Okay.
alias, and it's totally
If you were
protected
I'm
that
not
to,
going
way.
to spitball
It's-
anything live because that would not
Yeah.
work for me. Right
I
now.
mean, don't make a name called Bird.
She'd
GG
be like,
Bird Lafleur.
The bird.
Cute.
Yeah,
Bird
like
Lafleur. Nope.
that's pretty obvious.
We know who you are.
But yeah, so you can just download the app, join our league at Major League Minute, and then you get to pick obviously your team. You go by 1 or 2 or 3 week contracts. It's super fun, and I'm
Ooh, that's
totally
That's wild.
invested in it.
Nice.
We got former Omaha Supernova Paige Briggs Romine, who's like every
Have.
week she's a top
Killing it.
scorer.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
killing
okay,
it
okay.
with all
That's
kinds of points.
good.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I'm into it.
When you say we, are you working as a? Is it
We're
your
actually
team?
we have a
separate.
league. So the Major League Minute has their own fantasy league.
Oh,
People get to participate in it
As their own team.
as their own team in
Yeah.
our league.
She's so lost. Nothing's going on up there.
All right, never mind. Let's move on.
Move on.
Jack.
She's like, do you have any idea what they're saying? She's like,
Nope.
I'm like, all right.
I have
next
no
topic.
idea.
Blackjack.
What are you most excited about being in Omaha again? We know about the
Uh,
last time you were here. That was a couple weeks ago. We know that there was a
What?
interesting match that happened. What are you most excited about being back?
She's
Do you want
like,
to talk
what
about
are you
this?
trying to
Well,
say?
there's a
We
lot of things
won.
that happened around the match. Even
Okay.
just- yeah.
Like
Did
what?
you guys know? I didn't know about Rocco's.
The pizza place?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
bar right here, and all of the background of that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Baseball. But we met those guys. We ended
met
up there
the-
after the
Who's
match.
those guys?
The owner.
Nope.
Bartenders.
So you're not aware of the Rocco shot during the College
Now
World
I am.
Series?
We were.
Okay,
Now I
yeah, it's a
am.
thing.
Yeah,
We
he
learned
told
about
us
all
all
of it.
about the
Oh, yeah.
history of it and everything.
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I did know it.
I was
Oh.
the only one that didn't. Shocker.
So you're looking
Shocker.
forward to the Rocco shots, Rocco's Pizza, Rocco Slash.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
where the after party is tonight?
I mean, that was just happenstance last time.
Speaking of slash, if you guys were to type it out, would you spell it out or would you?
If you were slashing
symbol.
something.
We've got it wrong so many times that we actually say it and make the symbol simultaneously.
Oh,
But if we were to write it, for sure the
like in
symbol.
a text
right.
message.
That would be silly to not insert cricket.
I would giggle a little bit if someone typed it out, like spelled it out.
You know what?
But there is no judgment.
She's
I would
going
just
on.
laugh.
She's going
I just
on
give a
all
little
about it.
giggle.
You know
and
what?
she's like, "Who?
What's
who puts it?"
confusing about this?
She's like, you got to write slash.
The response to my text was, "Who's slash?" And I'm like, "Duh, this person can't read."
In fact, she can't read.
Anyway. Righty, they just made. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, so what else happened the
Yeah.
last time you were here? You said it sounded like multiple
You were
things had
insinuating
happened.
that something happened.
Yeah, you reverse swept us.
Yeah,
Yes.
we won. It's going to be another
After the
battle
big
tonight.
tribute that went over like a lead balloon.
She's just so unaware of her
Thomas,
surroundings.
were you aware of when the video?
You guys were down 0-2 when the video came out, correct?
I
Which
think it was
like-
after the first set, right?
And I was like, she's definitely
Or was it
not
after the
happy.
second?
I'm definitely not paying attention to anything else going on because I'm coaching.
They asked for video, and I was scrolling through, and I was like, I've got nothing I can use for that video board.
No one said
My
anything to me.
apologies.
So then, you know what I've learned in my years of coaching?
What?
Yes, please.
Don't swear into a camera.
Did
So when
you
I
do
see
that?
a camera, I turned because I was
Oh.
talking to the players.
Ooh, you spit on
Wait
your-
a minute. When did you ever swear? I've never heard you swear before in front of the players.
I'm not saying I even did in that moment, but I just don't think the camera needs to be on what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't want anybody lip reading.
Correct. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that?
I wasn't aware that anything was happening, to be honest. I didn't know that was going on.
Are we aware of anything happening tonight?
No, but actually,
Oh.
Thomas has
What?
insinuated that something might. So I don't know.
Let's go.
Can
We'll
you
find
tell me
out.
You
afterwards?
guys better be at the match to
You gotta
find
be
out.
at the match to find out.
Well, too bad this
Quick
won't be
3-0
airing before the
Omaha
match.
sweep.
It could.
Boy, it
we got a great
could.
IT guy. He
we
can
got
turn
a
this thing
great
around.
IT guy.
Pressure
You have no faith, Bird.
pressing down on me.
Keep going
Karaoke.
with the little eh.
All right, what can we expect tonight?
Battle mode. Blocks and digs.
Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of earned points.
Blocks
I'm
and
hoping it's a
digs.
low error game on both sides.
That's good. What was the most recent match? Columbus and Orlando. I feel like it was exciting, but a lot of errors.
Mhm.
So I like that you're going
Clean
for earned
volleyball.
points. Yeah,
Yeah.
clean volleyball. That's
Clean
good.
volleyball.
It's more entertaining to watch.
That is for
And
sure.
if you don't care about the volleyball, we've got like a world-class baton twirler. So make your way out
We
to
do.
see
Dude,
these
she
guys.
is
Between
so
the sets?
legit. Have
Yeah.
you seen her, Bird?
No.
Yeah.
She's doing this like the baton's going off her elbows.
She can light them on fire and go, but with the Terraflex and stuff, they said no.
Too
so they
risky.
just light it up
How do you know about this?
because it's at our home franchise that I'm a part of. I'm confused.
Did you watch it?
She's here every
you
match.
can't take your eyes off her. It is super impressive. She'll like even
she
go
ever here
down
last
and
year? I
like do
don't
the
remember her.
splits when she's
No,
doing
she's
it.
new.
Oh, I didn't know. any
She's
of
like
this. Okay.
somehow doing 360s and
So shout out to her. I'm glad
I
we
think
got
her
this out in
name
the
is
open.
Stephanie.
I was gonna say, do we have a name?
I
Shout
think
out
it's Stephanie.
From the Hype Squad.
Hey.
Supernova
Because-
Hype Squad, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
My
Hype Squad.
sister-
Okay.
I guess talked to her and now wants to set up her son with her. So I think her name is Stephanie.
Oh.
Well, I hope she got that right, or that's going to be an awkward setup.
This is
Oh, if
also
if it's wrong, it's
speed
on me.
dating.
Yes, if you're listening, Stephanie,
I know.
my cousin's name or my nephew's name is Jonah.
Find him on
Okay.
Insta. All right.
Back to the episode here. In one word, how would you guys describe your relationship? Obviously, on camera here, it looks like it's a more of a
Awkward.
awkward brother sister type of
Crazy.
thing, aunt nephew type thing,
Unhinged.
unhinged,
unhinged.
which means what?
You don't know what to expect because
We
we don't
don't
know
even
what
know.
to. Yeah, exactly.
We don't even know.
So how did that come together when you guys were on the same coaching
Hours
staff?
of-
That's what you're crediting,
That's
huh?
where we met.
That or maybe those 5 a.m. workouts.
Wait a
Oh,
minute. I thought
jeez.
Thomas only made it to one
That's
I
correct.
did.
and
He was
then
one-
threw
That's
up
correct.
He threw up
multiple
and I'm
times.
done.
One time.
But it was in her car, so it was like bonding.
That's what I said this morning. I said, hey, Thomas, what is your schedule between 6 and 8? We won't work out or chug Celsius.
Oh,
And he said, I'm available.
And I didn't. Here I am.
he showed up.
Here I
He
be.
showed up.
Here I be.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We tore it down.
What'd you do?
Radio show.
Radio.
94.1.
Yeah, that was
in the
live.
morning.
If it was live, did you have any uh-ohs?
No.
Oh,
But
good.
we did have the zookeeper we shouted out message
Dylan.
me, Dylan. So if he's watching this, he'll get another shout
Dylan,
out.
shout out.
He's awesome.
Why did the
Omaha Zoo.
zookeeper?
Because we were like, we're gonna go to the zoo today.
Remember when we went to do the activity?
Yeah.
We
was really
went
fun.
to the
he
desert.
gave us the reptile tour
Oh, reptile.
that they don't give anymore at the zoo, but because he was a big Supernova fan, he gave the coaching staff
behind
his
the
like
scenes.
personalized behind the scenes
This
tour.
was last season.
2 seasons ago.
Oh, it was
Was
first
it 2
season.
years
Okay.
ago? Wow. Oh, yeah,
So you guys have
because-
maintained that relationship for
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow, I love
It's
it.
awesome.
I love
And
it.
he's at our game, and when the bat was flying around, I'm like, Dylan, where are you at?
Dylan.
Dude,
The
you guys,
infamous
there was
bat
a
night.
bat at Grand Rapids last weekend.
Did it get your hair?
I'm convinced it
No,
lives
but it
in
was
your
during.
hair.
Listen,
I did see it wobble a little bit.
you're lucky this thing is up.
Is that why it was
Insert
weighed
No,
down
photo
later?
here.
you won't. You can't. Did you already
You
send
can.
it? Oh. Anyways, it was before the warm up, and one of the ushers came down. I'm like, is that thing gonna come back? It flew out and into. She's like, no, I think it's out in the concourse. Are we gonna do anything about it?
So it didn't delay the game.
No. It was like during / before the warm up.
Okay.
Slash topic really got
Wow,
me.
interesting.
I'm gonna start texting you guys and putting in slash. In
Perfect.
words.
Perfect. So you guys coached together year 1 and year 2 with the Supernovas. Now you're coaching apart from each other. What do you miss most about not being on the same coaching staff?
Nothing.
I
I'm just
don't-
Absolutely
I'll
zilch.
tell you what I don't
And you're
miss.
so thankful and grateful that
I don't miss
Yeah.
him trying to scare me every time.
I've
he's
got her
around
twice
me.
already.
just
Yeah.
like what he did right
He
there.
just
I mean,
got me before
Yes.
this.
It's
Unbelievable.
Or the
It's so
pinching,
fun.
can't stand it.
Yeah,
Wait,
use
so
it.
you
We-
don't miss the pinching
Caring.
and the scaring. Yeah, you're good at that.
God, I have
I
so
am.
many things.
Please.
No, let's get to the next question. I
No,
can't with
let's
you.
keep. What are
Do
at
we need to
least
stay here?
just drop 3 more. 3 more things. What are they? Boom,
I
bam, bam.
can't, No, that would be very unhinged.
Parties
Some would say
unleashing.
too unhinged.
Is that what we were gonna call the other one? Hinged. Are you crossing your eyes? Oh, that'll be something I do miss. The face. Do it.
No,
Zoom.
no.
Zoom.
Can you zoom,
Come
Mace?
on. Do it.
Hey! Whoa, that just hurt me.
Dang it.
Oh, here you go.
I was on the. Oh,
little
nice.
cross-eyed.
Nice.
Just a little
Can you cross
cross-eyed.
your eyes,
Not really.
Bird?
No, and she tries, and it's tough. She
You
would have
can't
to
cross
open
your
them
eyes?
in
I
order
think that
to
I do.
cross them. Like every photo she has, she's like squinting. I'm like, open your eyeball.
If you just like take your finger and you go like this, you can't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
So
Can you
in
touch that?
summary,
We're
you
glad
miss-
to be apart.
We were like
I
well on the
think-
way to separation and divorce at the end of
Yeah,
that season.
we knew.
We knew.
Okay.
No.
We ended at a good
You
note.
guys are
We did.
meant to be together
No.
forever.
Will be in some ways.
I mean,
The championship.
Cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
when we crush
Okay.
you 3-0.
ooh, wow.
Anyway.
Awfully. I mean, I
Into
see you
existence,
guys like
it's
hammering
fine.
nails, socks and shoes. You go hand in hand like a rhythm and blues.
This is
Oh,
karaoke.
this is karaoke.
Hey.
I
He
wish I
does
knew that
love
song. I
singing.
would have kept singing.
No,
it
but do
with
you guys see yourself getting together anytime in the future? Are you like done with them? You broke up with them? We're done.
No, we're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Game over.
Next year, you're not going to be like, wherever you go, I go.
No, we're done.
Okay. We'll leave that.
Geico?
We'll leave that
Geico or
alone.
Yiko.
Okay, so you guys obviously know each other really well. What is the other's taboo subject? Do you know that?
Like
No.
you can't talk about it?
Yeah, like what? If you know the other person's buttons, which one are you not pressing?
Pressing anywhere near
Get nice and tight in that mic so
Near
we all can
the
hear.
semifinal game of last year.
Oh.
That is
Are we going to
like-
go here?
No, we're
Wow.
not. We can't. If
I
you
didn't
have
even
one,
think I had
delete
a
it.
topic until you just said that.
Yeah, that is like
That's someone knowing me. Yeah, you're right.
I can confirm that is a button not to press.
yeah, for sure.
I
think
pressed.
that's, like, the
I think
big
I
one.
pressed it last week by accident.
Ooh.
Bird ended up calling me
Yeah, we
for
got on the
like
phone.
30
I just
minutes.
started sweating talking about this.
I have no
Oh.
idea. So now that you guys brought it to the
Mm.
table, can we table it?
Table it
Whatever
to like
you
talk
guys.
about.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Us
table,
getting our asses kicked.
Was that what it
losing?
was?
Us
Yeah.
losing.
us lose. Also, like you said, tabling. So now it's in my head. Bird, you need to tell them the story about how would you put together a table? If you got a table, it
listen.
didn't have legs on
We
it.
don't have time
How
for
would
it.
you? How would you put a table together?
Huh.
First of all, why was that question proposed?
What do you mean?
Originally, when this original conversation
He said-
happened.
Tabled.
Tabling,
I know, but
table, this, boom.
okay, so at some point you asked Bird, how would you put a
no,
table
We'll
together?
tell you the story.
I just
but
moved
I
into
want
a
to.
place. So
I want to
yes.
hear about your guys'. How would you
If you
put
were
a
going to
table
put a
together?
kitchen table together, for instance.
Read the directions.
Flip it
There's no-
upside down, put the legs on, flip it upside right.
Logical, yay!
All right, next topic.
What?
No. How did you put it together? And if you need to demonstrate, you can.
Here's what happened. My dad built a table when we were growing up.
Nice and close to the
I'm in.
mic. Thank you.
I'm in. And so then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take it to Atlanta. So I shipped all the stuff, whatever. I'm by myself and I'm like taking pride in like doing this by myself.
Okay.
Unpacking these pods, all this stuff.
Independent woman.
So
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this table set up before people come over for dinner tomorrow night, whatever. This is a heavy real wood table. So like the top is like a rectangle. I
Okay.
can barely lift it by myself to put it on the leg. So I'm like, and it's like slotted legs. So I'd have to get in the thing. Anyways, I get it on there, but they're not in the right place.
Stay close. For this one.
Naturally,
Zoom in.
get under the table.
Okay. Huh.
And try to get it in the slots. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Hold
you're
on.
Not, hold on. She's not done. Meanwhile, what are you doing?
I'm like angry towards my father because I'm like, you would make the most difficult table to put together. In my head, I'm saying these things. I'm like getting mad. And then flash forward, I wait for them to come over the next night and have him help me, Sally and Steven, shout out. Sally instantly walks in and goes, Bird, why don't you just flip the table over? And I was like, and then I thought to myself,
Logical.
my whole family was on FaceTime too. They're all dying laughing at me. And they're like, no, Dad was actually thinking you actually are the dumbest person alive. That I was, so yeah.
So your family was watching this whole time and
Well,
not
we were on
helping
FaceTime.
you, giving
No.
you.
This was that night when Sally then just goes, why don't you just flip the table over? All right.
Becca called me so fast and was like,
I know,
"Has
because she
Bird
was
told
there.
you the story?" And I'm like,
She
Must
was
have,
at
must
my
have been a long
sister's.
day for you.
Oh my
that,
gosh, it was
that,
hysterical.
that day.
I was like,
so funny.
Interesting.
my sister goes, I wish we just had a camera in there to watch you try to do all of these things.
Oh, man.
You need one of those Furbos, like always
For
watching
animals?
you.
For
Yeah,
pets?
it's for a pet, but we need to be like always watching Bird,
Oh god.
always
Bird
seeing what she
cam.
does
Would
be wild.
next.
Bird cam.
Yeah, Bird Cam. There you go. I'm sure they have them out there.
Bird cam.
That's pretty good.
Sideline disagreements that you still haven't come together in agreement on.
We can't.
Are we going here?
We can't. I can
Come
give
on,
the
actually,
highlights.
your reactions
You guys,
have to
it
tell
was
us.
the
one
same.
story.
We know exactly what it is. Like we have only probably gotten in a fight,
Yeah.
for real, and disagreed about
I'm sweating
something.
now.
I know. Once in our lives.
Which season?
There was a time when
Last
something
season.
happened during a match and you got really like uncomfortable and heated, and I had to like calm you down because you got defensive.
Probably.
But that wasn't like a fight between
No.
us. That
This
was
one though was like
This was
full
like
on.
legit, and Becca witnessed it.
I'll give
At a
like
6 a.m.
so is
workout.
last
I'll give
season?
a preview.
Oh,
We were going into.
We were
I'll give a
debating.
very broad preview. We were debating about a player in a draft. She wanted one player. I wanted the other player. 6 a.m. Weight room down at our apartments. We are in an absolute screaming match. Like,
and we're doing a
steam-
workout together,
That's
all
awesome.
of us.
Yeah,
Screaming at
steam
each
And
other.
Becca's
out
in
of the
between us,
ears.
and we are literally like cussing each other out. Like,
you're so dumb.
what is it?
You're not understanding this. And she's like, you don't get it. You're so
I don't
dumb.
think it's worth blah blah blah. Like we're literally yelling at each other.
Might I add, there were also other people in there, and we
What?
are just
apartment workout facilities
Oh.
are not that big.
yeah.
No,
So
it was the one.
freaking
Yeah,
out.
Wow.
I go upstairs
It was
after
so
the workout,
funny.
and I'm like still cussing her out to Katie.
yeah.
And I was like, she doesn't understand. She's never going to understand, blah, 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 blah. Whole long thing. It turned out how we wanted it. I got my pick.
Oh, that was my next question.
Yep.
It will
So not that we're keeping
never-
score, though. We're not really
It will
keeping score, are we? I mean, that
never-
was
And
one
it's
for
I mean,
him.
funny
this one I will
because-
own. This one I'll own because then it ended up being someone that I like.
I was gonna
We
say,
love
so
and
did
they're
you
great.
look back and you're like, okay, Thomas, you were right?
No, it's hysterical.
It's so funny
Yes,
because I would just turn and be
I have
like,
no problem owning when I'm wrong about something.
yeah.
But it is still funny because we still will like randomly text about
So-
it. or-
Can we
You-
talk about what it is? Or is that like.
well, I was gonna say, so
No.
you obviously had a good
No.
experience with this player
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
drafted.
But yeah, it's one.
was
I think
awesome.
that's
It's
the
epic.
only thing we've
it's an
ever
epic like us story.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that
Of
also
all
goes.
things, I'm surprised that's what you guys fought
I know,
over.
right?
Yeah.
Because I know you guys, you bicker and you
Yeah.
you can get a little snarky towards each other or whatever, but you're never really, really
Right.
mad.
Yeah, no, this
Like,
I don't really know
ever.
if we've ever disagreed. I mean, we don't.
but I think that's like
Think
what's
the
good
same,
about the relationship
obviously.
is like we don't
We
clearly
never
think the same,
same.
but like it just works.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Hammer and nails, socks and shoes, rhythm
Yeah.
and blues.
What
Peanut
song
butter and
is
jelly.
that?
I was thinking that.
We go hand in hand like a rhythm and blues. About as good as a car with no gasoline. It's
Do
as
I
good
know
as a
this
man that doesn't got a dream.
Never
You're the
heard
one
it.
I'm thinking of. Got to have your love, can't live without it. We were meant to be together.
I don't know the song.
Me
I don't
either.
know. I'll
I've
get it
never
back to you
heard of
though. I'll get it
it.
back to you. Along the lines of building a roster, what are some of the most important attributes that you guys see in players that you like to mention within the first 60 seconds, or what are you looking for as
Yeah,
you're
like-
building a roster?
When you see a player for the first time, what are you looking for in the first 60 seconds that you see him?
Well, clearly the volleyball stuff, but then there's the intangible. So I think I instantly go to like, how would they fit in the pieces that we currently have or we know we'll have back?
And with that, like some players are really good in college, but you can start to see that they're not going to necessarily translate into pro. It's not that they're not going to be good in pro. It's that the potential for them to improve, they just don't have as much of it. Versus, let's say a player like Paige Briggs is one of those that just keeps, she's just going to climb. And she has the last 3 years. Like she was a no-brainer when we lost her. We were like, we need her. Like she was obviously the first trade we ever made. There's some of that. Like I think if you focus too much on the name or the college stats and what they're doing, you're going to get burned on a few too many.
Well, and it's more about how they fit into what you're trying to do,
Right.
like whether it's your system, like I said, the personnel you already have, but also like the intangibles. Intangibles are huge.
Yeah,
Like
I know
you can
that.
have a couple like strong personalities, but then you have to have like the glue people and the
Role
like,
players.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to have a good mix of all of that.
I know that's how like your
energy.
mindset always is. It's a puzzle to you. It's not just which pieces look the best.
Yeah.
It's like we need them all to fit together.
Yep.
What's something that
You can't laugh while you're asking the question.
We've already.
because I'm just kind of thinking of memories,
I
but
know where it's going to go.
what's something a player does that like instantly loses your interest?
Ooh. Body language, or
Yeah.
Well, it's up to them to decide. In my opinion, it would be an intangible thing. Like a skill you can, and I don't want to give you guys ideas. I want you to think about it or answer, but
I have a skill-based and a non-skill-based.
okay, I love that.
Non-skill-based is not when they make an error, it's when a teammate makes an error.
How they
See how
react.
their body language or reaction is. My skill-based one is repeating the same error. And it's different if you get like roofed on a trap set and then you're trying to hit another shot, or do they, as soon as they get roofed, do they no longer feel free to take a shot? All of a sudden they're tipping or they're rolling. A player needs to have freedom and not be scared to make an error.
Okay, I like that. Have you thought of maybe a skilled and a non-skill?
I mean, skill would just be their aggressive nature and how they communicate. Non-skill would be.
Wouldn't you say that's a non-skill? Or would you say aggression is a skill?
I think aggression is like the way you're passing, the way you're working with your teammates.
Okay.
That's still a skill in communication, like a tangible communication. A non-skill, I watch the bench a lot.
Oh,
How they
okay.
interact with their teammates, how they listen to their coaches, how they're like receiving information during a match. If they acknowledge it, if they like that actual interaction or response to how they're receiving information from people and how engaged they are.
So bench nowadays is much different than bench was when I was in college. If I celebrated, if I did a dance during a timeout, if
You weren't focused.
I was getting sent home. Like
Yeah.
I specifically remember a match during the warm up, like the lineups had been set, the starting six was out there, and all I did was look into the crowd. And my coach happened to see me look into the crowd. I didn't wave, I didn't do anything. I got blamed for the loss. I could not believe it. Nowadays, it's like we do dance battles. We do silly things all the time. What's your opinion on that? Because personally, I am all for it. I love it.
Well,
but
I think that's the landscape of what we're doing right now is entertainment.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so there is that piece. So at the pro level, you have to be able to balance that.
yeah,
like,
like does it take away
you
from the
have to know.
team focus, or is it like encouraged? What is it? Or maybe there's just a healthy balance of the two.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
depends
know.
on the person,
Yeah.
the team, kind of the atmosphere. Like if you're doing it and your team's getting whooped and you're just doing it to do it, and you can kind of tell with a person's vibe or a player's vibe if they're like, ugh.
That's right.
Well,
No
I
lie.
would say like Coach Luca, maybe even Coach Kayla, they're a little more like serious. But then we have you two who are able to relax, maybe a little bit more is the right way to say it. So like,
Oh, I can speak for Kayla though. Like she knows the importance of the energy.
okay, good.
And so maybe, but that's also recognizing it's not everyone's personality, but the balance of finding that personality is very necessary. And so to
I
that
think
point,
that's what
we
makes
need
it good.
that.
From our side of things on our staff is, like you said, we have that balance in our own staff of he can take the players that are a little more, I won't say serious, but a little more
Focused,
intense. Yeah. And then I can kind of step in that role of, Toy trying to do the worm during a timeout or things
I
like
love
that.
that.
And to make sure that both we're the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Appreciate
I'm so
that.
glad that you guys are in this with us. I got nervous about this. You guys are like, we're just going to give you the mics. I'm like, well, that's a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, that probably
You would
wouldn't be good.
accomplish
As
nothing.
of like maybe 18 hours ago, I thought that was the plan of just like
Oh,
giving
this
you
is
the
better.
mics.
This is way better.
This is so much better.
This
Is
is like
it?
unhinged with seatbelts.
Right.
I like it. I feel safe
Ooh,
here.
I love
Okay.
that description.
I like it.
So along those lines, would you consider? I would consider. All right, what are we
Okay.
doing here?
Hopefully, people are just listening and not watching.
Alrighty, along those lines,
Mm.
I would attribute volleyball being the hottest female sport for sure in the country, maybe on the planet right now. What would you attribute that to in terms of, you talked about the entertainment factor, definitely on the upswing. What would you attribute volleyball in terms of the sport, its upswing, its potential? It seems like it's growing exponentially. The MLV alone is going to be expanded by three teams next season, which is crazy.
It's entertaining, but it's also fun.
Yes.
Like when you go, you could have never known volleyball. We've had people come to matches in Atlanta and they're like, I've never watched volleyball live, and this was insane. And when they sit really close, when you're watching on TV, I don't think you get the full effect of like how fast, how hard people are hitting. And then at this level, I mean, so it's people gravitate toward it. It's energy. It's
The
like
exposure too.
Yes.
Like the more the league continues to grow, the more, we can go side by side at club tournaments and go around and do appearances and things like that. That exposure is naturally going to gravitate people to being like, hey, I want to go check this out. And then to Bird's point, they see it and they're like, wow, they hit the ball really hard.
It's
or that play was
impressive.
really fast. It's just exciting all the time.
It is.
Yeah. I feel like with softball or basketball, like a lot can be happening, but nothing's happening. They could not be scoring. But with volleyball, it's like someone is going to be
Every
scoring,
point.
someone's going to be moving up every single point. So that's why I think it's entertaining.
It's like the ultimate team sport. They're like, you need your teammates to be successful.
Mhm.
Like you can't just like drive the ball to the basket and score. Literally need a pass, a set, hit, like everything. I think that's what makes
and like
it.
no one can take a play off because like the ball's gonna find you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you're not focused or if you're not paying attention, the ball's gonna find you. So everyone has to be locked in.
I was saying that, well, when we were walking out of Servant Pass today, just our staff, we were just talking. I'm like, there is something about the element of sport. Like, obviously, we've all played sports, but volleyball, it's like just the competition. Like, it's the one time I used to say this here. It's our time. Like, we're untouchable and we get to compete together. And this is just us right now. I think that's why I still love it. Like, it's like so competitive, even as a coach. Like, you lock in, you adapt and adjust, like right now in this moment.
What do you mean by that question?
We had a song last year. I guess it was the first
Like
year.
in the locker room where we were
No, personal. Like we missed an exit going to practice because we were too busy dancing on the road.
Bad Bunny?
Is that your song of choice this
No,
year?
I don't know the words, so I better stay away from that one.
Mine's T.I. Let them know in case anyone wanted
That
to
thing's
know.
cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's T.I. and we're back
Can you
in
sing
Atlanta.
You
Hold
rap it real
on, do
quick?
you know that song?
I'd seen it on a reel the other day, and it
I
said,
can pull-
Ace, pull it up. We got our IT guy.
I've got it on.
But that thing is bopping.
I don't think I know it.
How long can you play the song on here before you get flagged?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a good question. We should probably not.
Hey.
Dude,
Hey.
I wish I
think
could
that
have
classifies us under. We should be good.
Yeah, hopefully.
I
There were
wish
no
I could
words.
have it in my ear all the time.
I mean, you
Yes.
could
Is
buy
it
some
okay?
AirPods.
Is it okay if we address the elephant in the hotel or in the room?
In this corner.
I actually don't know what
I don't
elephant
know
he's
what-
talking
yeah,
about.
no,
So
okay,
so you
What
guys can
have
say
we not
yes, we
talked
can
about?
address it,
Yeah,
or no, we
what
can
have we
totally
not
ignore
talked
it.
about?
I don't know.
Is there such a thing as a home court disadvantage?
Oh my gosh. Well,
I
this
went
year,
there.
Yeah.
I went right there.
Look at Bird.
Let me just.
Wait.
You can't even comprehend his own question.
Yes,
right now,
I
so I'm
can
not
because
worried.
you got called out this morning on the radio.
No.
Oh,
The
we're running
league-
back
the
to back.
league as a whole, only 2 teams are above 500. Since I
At
last
home?
looked,
Okay.
at home.
Okay.
Why is that? Is it the structure of an away team schedule? Is it the pressure to not have to perform in front of your home crowd? It's not just us. It's not just them. Like, it's as a whole. I don't even know your guys' record at home. But as a whole, it is. I think there's just this expectation that you're going to go dominate. And especially for maybe a franchise like us, I guess, and Atlanta, that have had so much success in the first 2 seasons, fans sometimes neglect to see that the league as a whole is getting so much better.
Evolves each year.
The cap and how the rosters are built allows for that to be competitive with every match. And so, I don't know. Maybe it's a disadvantage. I still would take our home crowd over playing in an empty venue,
For real,
even
for
if you
real.
lose.
Same.
Every day,
Same.
all day long.
No question about it. I would rather have 20,000 people every single time than 500.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, we
think
have an
it's-
opportunity. Oh, go ahead.
Honestly, I think it's just execution.
Yeah.
Like, you have to prepare and be consistent. We talked about that last season. We talked about that this season. Like, we have to make sure that our team is being consistent in how we're preparing, whether we're on the road or at home.
I remember talking about consistency is the most important thing.
Also in
The
2024,
fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. I mean,
Oh yeah, she was my coach,
Yeah.
my leader.
I
For
think
like-
it was 2024, maybe. We had the similar situation.
type of
where
dynamic.
where we
We
weren't.
adjusted what we were doing at home because it
Wasn't working for us.
Okay.
Even as far as like,
Yeah, season
hosting
1
the
we lost
championship.
the season opener
yeah.
at home.
And we thought, like, even in the
Atlanta.
championship, do we need to get a hotel and structure it like an away match versus letting athletes go home just because of that dynamic that we had?
And
So,
I think it's team to team.
Yeah,
Like, it's
absolutely.
personnel. It's like
Yeah.
what works for the team. And so every year you kind of have to evaluate that and figure out where that team is.
Agreed.
And get creative. I mean, get creative. So if it's not working, let's pivot
Yeah.
and make a change. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see if it's going to be the luck of the Novas on Dollar Beer Night that maybe could crack the code or break the.
Let's
Is
sell
today
that place out.
Is
No.
today Dollar Beer
March
Night?
14th
No.
versus
You're too
Indy.
early. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't crack that code till then. Woo! That's right.
We'll have to wait and see.
Nice.
That was weird. I feel like he's on my side because we're sitting on this half of the bus.
The bus.
Should we start?
I
Bob?
just-
Do we need?
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, we need to just separate.
I appreciate you.
You're the weird ones over there.
Okay.
We're normal.
Okay.
I have a question.
I disagree.
This is unhinged, so
Uh-oh.
if you feel comfortable sharing some details, that's great. But my question is there a player in the last 3 seasons, we'll say this current one included, that you took a chance on and regretted it? Or is there a player that you passed on and you regret it?
No. Easy answer.
No regrets.
there's
No regrets. I think, like, in all 3 seasons, we've had every piece that we've maybe wanted, and it all works out. It's kind of like life. Like, if you play in this what if game, you're gonna beat yourself up,
Right.
and like you're gonna stay in that space, and that's just negative for everybody.
Right.
I think it's very much like, even after a loss, your next one, you just can't dwell on it. I don't even think it has crossed my mind until you asked that.
No,
and
I've
it's an
never
easy
thought about
answer,
that.
no.
Yeah.
Well, good.
I thought about things I should have done different in the semifinal
I
last
can't.
year.
See,
That's a
touchy
button
subject.
we
Taboo.
yeah,
You
we're
guys-
supposed to not touch that.
I mean, you
button.
guys
No.
lit the fire alarm right there.
Hold the fire alarm. Why did we light a fire
We-
alarm? Is that effective?
That's an excellent question, Thomas.
It's her. I mean, this is how she
Uh,
processes.
Here'd I be.
We're getting the cutoff. He's like, end this program now.
It's over.
Oh, we got
It's
10
over.
minutes left.
We do got 10 minutes?
We got 10 minutes left.
Hey,
Why is he selling us just that topic? Okay. Thank you. He's got my back.
come on. That was
Yes.
interesting. We got to
Stop
keep
judging
that.
me and
we
looking
gotta
at
keep
me.
that.
I'm glad you feel it.
What is one of the hardest coaching lessons that you've learned? You've been coaching for how many years at various different levels? Thomas, what are some of the hardest coaching lessons maybe you've learned through pain, pressure, that maybe you can pass on to somebody?
Resilience is real. This is something that I still
Resilience
appreciate.
is real.
Even as mad and as much as I hate losing it, and I used to not know the answer to that question when people would ask me, because I'm like, well, I love winning, obviously, but now as I've gotten into it, I absolutely hate losing. Clearly, we all know my palm is sweating. But the resilience of getting back in the gym, as frustrating as it is to see someone execute something the way they could have done it like hours before, it's still a resilience. It's like refreshing to get back in the gym and be in the personality and just compete again. That is something, I don't even know if it's something I've learned. It's just
Right.
something that has been, it continues to like be true.
Yes, the bounce back factor. Let's
It's like continues to be true.
get back in the saddle. It was like me, my first speaking engagement, flop.
What was it?
I was talking about health and wellness, and I was underprepared, but the pain associated with that, I'll never be underprepared for another speaking engagement ever again.
Because of that,
Yes.
that experience.
Yes, exactly. Same with what you're talking about. How about you, Thomas?
I would say like trust and chemistry between your players and your staff, like as a whole. I guess now with franchises, top to bottom, like ownership all the way through, that like trust and chemistry that they have goes further than talent. Like they're purely teams that are going to win because of chemistry. And I think like last season we saw it a lot. A lot of our wins came from we out chemistryed other teams that were maybe more physical or dominant than us. And I think like that's something you build within your culture early on when you're building your team, and then every day at practice. And I think it goes a long way.
That's awesome. The culture aspect of it. Yeah, we got a big game, big match tonight. Can we get into that a little bit? What's it going to take for the Vibe to come out on top? Obviously, the time you were here, you reverse swept the Omaha Supernovas. What do we think it's going to? You want to intervene?
Well, it's just like you guys know each other's systems
Right.
thoroughly now. But my question is like, does all of that actually matter tonight? Or is it more like maybe it does or maybe it doesn't? It's like just how your team's feeling.
It's
like what do you
execution. I mean, it's definitely execution. Like we all know each other, especially by the end of the season. So it really is like you prepare, but in those moments, I say this stuff. No one's ever been in this moment. Yes, you have players with like different levels of experience, played at different places, whatever, but no one's ever played this match. No one's ever played the second match of Atlanta Vibe versus Omaha Supernovas this season, 2026. So it's like you got to be in the moment, adapt and adjust, and it will be about clean. We're both two completely different teams than the first time we played.
Absolutely.
So it's to me, it's execution.
Yeah, I think low error, and like we said, we want to see both teams earning their points. I think that's the biggest thing is like when teams are just too high error, it doesn't even feel like a win necessarily. Sometimes you go into the next match and you're kind of feeling cruddy, or it's like, oh, it's a relief we win. You want to go out and, like she said, execute every single point consistently all through the match.
So like I understand that from a coaching perspective of like, yeah, here's our game plan. Execution is important, but also knowing from a player side, like sometimes your mental side of it is like the most and only thing that is important because that gets you to follow the game plan. So from coaching perspective, what's your best strategy to get your players in that mindset? Because that's tough sometimes to accomplish. And yes, at the end of the day, they're professionals. They need to be responsible to get themselves in that. But how do you as coaches help?
Well, I feel like we kind of just talked about
that.
it, figuring out what is the most consistent. Whether when we're on the road, is this an advantage? Okay. What do we do on the road that could help us when we get back home to Atlanta for a home match? I think it's just us being consistent with the schedule and how we're doing things to allow them to be able to do whatever they need to do to prepare for the match, get locked in mentally, and just make that consistent.
I think to your point, it's like, how do we get them to feel like it isn't a job? Like, I think that's where it can eat at you more is how do we get it to feel light and free and we're creative and we're having fun. You're playing with that like sense of joy and teammateship rather than this is 15 people whose job it is to go out here and to win. And if you don't, you're not doing your job. because that could add a lot of stress and pressure on both teams, right? And that's when these matches become high error, sloppy, slow, boring. It's like when they're free, that's when the exciting plays are happening, the dives, the highlights, things like that. So trying to just take that pressure off. Like, athletes put enough pressure on themselves to begin with. We don't need to add that to their play, right? So what can we do to manage that and help kind of mitigate the voices in their head?
I have a player in mind that embodies exactly what you're talking about, that freeness, that joy that they're playing with liberty and
GMP?
justice for all. GMP?
GMP?
I'd never even seen her play.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, minion mic drop.
You've never.
Oh,
Yeah. When you came to
awkward.
Puerto Rico to watch me,
I didn't play. Or
I had
got
this
canceled
weird.
or something.
I don't remember what happened actually, but
Oh wow.
But I've
I
never
had
seen
this
her play.
weird-
I mean,
you're
I
like,
cooked her in the
nothing.
gym
Nothing.
several times. But
what?
You're like, I had this weird, nope, yep, you're right. Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't want to reveal too much. Anyway,
who in the
it's
league
not
embodies
me.
that freedom of play?
I think I know who you're going to say.
Okay. Do you want to go there?
I feel like I could guess who you're gonna say.
Wow. Because
Should we do
is
it
it
on
that
3?
obvious that do you think you know what I'm
But
going to say
I
too? Or do
only
we need to-
know
okay.
because
No.
I know you.
Okay. Thomas doesn't know me that well. So
yeah,
why don't you
so
guys
you
I
go
know.
first.
Say it at the same
I-
time.
I
No,
think
say it
he-
at the same time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Morgan
Nazi.
Hens.
They don't.
Neither.
Doc
No.
is a huge Morgan Hens fan, which
Oh.
rightfully
What do
so.
you-
I would say Nazi is a
He's like,
good
What?
example of that.
Can't
But
believe you guys didn't get
I
it. Do you
really
want to take
thought
a
it was
shot at
gonna
it?
be not.
rephrase the question.
Thomas, what
Read-
player currently in the MLB embodies that freedom of play and they play with joy and getting their team involved
Ooh.
and it actually translates into solid play.
Mia.
Mia's a great one.
Oh,
That is-
did
She's
you
a-
hear me?
She's a
No.
great one, but that's not who I'm.
That's who
just
he
said it
just.
out.
That's not who I'm
whispered.
thinking of. She plays with
No,
freedom.
I
I
just
love
thought
her
that 'cause we just
sellies.
played
I
her.
love
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that. How
I
she's
think-
Played her, so yeah, that's why I
she's
thought-
getting
I just thought
everybody
that.
involved.
Yeah.
Can you give us the team?
Marley Montserrat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She is playing with so much joy and enthusiasm and just freedom from my
Dang
perspective.
it, I
Yeah.
should have guessed that too.
Who would you say?
Well, I mean, to your description, I would say Mia.
Yeah,
Mia.
Because the whole team, I mean, they all feed off her.
they
Yeah.
do.
Like they really do. And
Well, what's
I just,
cool about that
yeah.
is we just all rattled off 4 different players that
Yeah,
embody that, right?
exactly.
Within the league. And there's so many more out there that do that.
Yeah.
It's trying to get a team as a whole to embody that. Like, that's a coach's challenge to do in such a tight season.
Mhm.
So you've been doing that for a long time.
Mhm.
What's the secret to getting that across your roster?
I don't think it's ever like across the whole roster. It's finding the balance of the personalities, but having to know the personalities.
Okay.
I mean, you have to know it before you know how to like put it together. And obviously, when we're building our rosters, we don't know them, but to some extent, you can learn that. But once they're in season, really learning that
It's kind of like we
and the
got
combination that you need.
we have 3 boys and they're all totally different
Mm-hmm.
in terms of motivation, in terms of discipline and everything. So similar type of deal.
That's
but-
why we know we can't work together again.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
official. You
You
guys are
can't-
done.
We're done.
You can't
We're done.
redo-
This is our official
what is it
breakup
called?
on the podcast.
What-
So
We got a couple minutes.
All-Star match is coming up.
Are you going?
You guys want to?
Are you going?
I don't know.
It's in Orlando. You should probably
If you go, then I won't. But if you
I
don't
thought
go,
we were gonna.
maybe I will.
I thought it was gonna
No.
be like, if you're going, we're going. 'cause it's
Yeah, no,
Orlando.
maybe.
We last time we
Ooh,
saw each
tear
other
it
was
down.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Do we need
You
to
guys,
hear
we
about
have
that
so
trip?
many.
Wasn't there a
extracurricular
story
activities.
in
No. I've heard about some
Orlando
Vegas
with some,
trips,
like-
but
Yeah.
I don't know about
I
the-
mean,
Little
we don't
duckies.
need to coach together because somehow we still find
The
ourselves
universe,
in the same situation.
invisible strings,
That's
is
what
that what
we're
it's called?
saying. You guys are
Yes.
peanut butter and jelly. You guys always need to be paired.
Are we an Uncrustables? Because I love Uncrustables.
Speaking of Uncrustables, what's
Oh,
your favorite flavor?
gosh.
We just went through this whole thing.
What do
Is
you
it
mean? There's-
only grape or
grape.
strawberry?
grape?
Grape.
Yeah, grape.
Yes. Oh.
Can we tell Taiba because she tries to rip on me for liking grape?
No, everybody's like
Taiba,
strawberry. I'm
come
like,
on.
Silly question.
Okay.
Grape. Only answer.
Keep going, or
Who
No,
do
no,
you
sorry.
think climbs the fence faster?
He climbs
That-
offense. Let's say offense.
is the most
Not
random?
offense versus offense. Gets bird every time.
It sounds like it's been done before. Has this actually been done before?
I
Like,
feel like this is a story that happened
No.
in
is this in
Orlando.
Vegas? What
If
happens in
we
Vegas
could-
stays in Vegas.
If we could slide Grant into this podcast
Yeah.
right now, I would love it.
We don't confirm or deny anything.
Anything.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll just
I
plead
feel like
the
there
fifth.
was
First-
a prank involved,
the first
and
rule
a
of Fight Club is
ladder
there
or
is no
fence
Fight
was
Club.
needed to escape the
a
situation.
prank was involved in Orlando that actually Grant was the
Oh
mastermind
my,
of.
You guys.
We call it a leaner, and you
We
trash
aren't even
can
on
filled with
staff.
Excuse me,
water,
a
leaner,
le-
leaner.
Okay.
Lemur, an animal.
You're an animal. And we put this trash can and we fill it with water.
Not
we
on
tip
staff.
it on the
This just
we
happened this
tip
season.
it on the door. Her staff, you don't know this yet. Her staff was the one that gave
Gave
us
my room number.
the room number. And
Got
so
her.
banging on the
Whoa.
door like 2 a.m. and she opens it and you hear all the water.
Wait.
Shut-
2
the
a.m. Were
apartment.
you sleeping?
No.
You were awake?
Yeah, because clearly she.
And did you hear someone run away?
We
no,
were
I actually
laughing
waited. I
so
waited because
hard.
I didn't want him to scare me. I obviously knew who it was. So it was like 15 minutes later, and I opened the door, and I just shut the door.
I have a video. You can just see the water.
But I'm
pouring
so
in.
glad it wasn't the next
You-
morning when we were leaving at 6
Obviously,
a.m.
it like poured
because my
into your
bag-
bedroom.
Yeah, into the tile
Did you
floor.
wipe it up?
Yes, I put
Oh,
towels
okay.
out, but that's why I'm glad it wasn't 6 a.m. when I was walking out with my bags, because that would have really got me.
That would have been next level.
But Grant's the mastermind of all these pranks.
That's why I'm nervous about tonight.
But he doesn't he's so quiet in the background. Everybody's like, oh, it's Thomas.
I was gonna say he's a good job of like shading himself and
Yeah.
putting light
He's
on
got good
someone
separation there. I'm like at the forefront. I'm in the front lines of the prank war.
As we wrap up, I do want to talk about
Can we end this thing?
his his upside as a coach. Talk
Please,
about each other,
no.
what they
Wait,
appreciate.
yeah.
I want to get on. I want to
Hate
fix
comments.
this thing.
We having
Absolutely.
a hard
Okay.
time.
This
I
could
can't
take
do
forever.
a compliment from
Cut.
her. That'll send me over the edge.
I wish we could zoom in from this angle.
Can you guys at least touch on what you appreciate most about each other, so we can?
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
hug and
actually
make
gonna
up?
say, as childish and like goofy, silly, dumb that we are, he's actually an old soul. Like he's very good at X's and O's. Just doer. Like I would say doer. The reason why it works and the reason why it was what it was is because it's a doer mentality and he executes.
I think I'm more technical and analytical in that sense. So I think having her and learning from her at a young age versus this oldie
24
right
for
here,
life. 24 for life.
definitely like allows me to see the importance of what she's talking about, building the culture and like all the intangibles that you don't see on a stat sheet or like in a match necessarily with their play. So I think that's like a good learning curve that I've had. The
I
glue.
can see that about both of you. Spot on.
And I would say there's zero chance that you guys don't coach together in the
Do
future.
we have a handshake or anything? No. It's
No.
like you like either
You,
attack me.
despise
Or
me
pinch
and I
you.
despise you.
We've
We're
only
frenemies.
That was my last question.
I was at his wedding, guys. Hey everyone, we're actually friends.
Spoiler alert.
One word to sum up your relationship.
Awkward.
Frenemy. Awkward
and
frenemies.
crazy.
Chaotic.
Chaotic, awkward
Unhinged.
frenemies.
Didn't we already say
Unhinged.
that?
Okay, wait. Before we go, what's happening tonight?
We're winning.
We're winning.
And how many?
4.
I was going to say we're winning in 4, but screw you. We're winning in
Awkward.
3.
See?
Okay.
Awkward.
Okay. Is it going to be 2-set differentiation in the 2-point?
Yeah, I was like, what? 2 sets?
Like, is it going to be a lot?
At least one
this
set will be
season, I
divided-
feel like every set, almost not every, but a high majority of sets are decided by 2 points.
No, I think only one set will be decided within 3 points.
Okay, we got to write
One
these down
set.
and make sure we
Set
monitor
4?
them later.
I was kind of leaning to set 2.
Because that's going to be the one.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
You're saying that's the one that they win?
No,
We're
that's
winning
going to
all
be the one that
3,
determines
so-
who wins the 4.
Oh, okay,
Because it's a tight set. And so whoever wins that would win in 4.
because the mojo's on their side.
Mhm.
Whether we win or drop
Momentum.
that set, we're still winning the match. I'm not worried about that.
Vibes always win.
We'll see you tonight.
Thank
On
you
behalf
guys
of Doc
for
and
being
GMP,
here.
thank you so much for being on the
Yeah.
Major League Minute.
Entertainment.
This was fun. I love being in person. This
Me
is good.
too.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody, for the Major League Minute podcast. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and on the Volley app. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
We're back in there.
Get back here.
Back in there.
I just want everyone to know that you're lucky that we're even making this happen today, because Thomas and I's separation started when he begged me to do a podcast. I literally set everything up. We were going to be at Early Bird Diner, and then
You set
boom,
everything up.
nothing.
Oh.
Hold on.
We recorded
Hold on.
as practice a couple times in the apartments, and then it was too long to break down the whatever. And I'm like,
Because We need somebody to mediate the conversation and like actually host
Like
it.
a referee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Between you
otherwise,
two, yeah.
our brains are like,
We never went to early bird. This is what makes me mad.
I can't.
We never went there even once to
That's-
record. Like, at least let's go act like it.
No.
So these people don't hate us.
They don't.
That's what
You
that
wouldn't know
reference
'cause
was.
you-
I wouldn't know 'cause
The
I'm not
text
here.
message. Got
Anyways, That's why, everyone, you're welcome for us being here today.
I have a 15-minute clip of our podcast. The problem is it took me an hour to filter all of our thoughts into something tangible. On top of it, it was probably more than 2 hours. And it's in season 2, and I'm like, the
I
staffs,
don't
the
have
travel, the
time.
practice.
What are you guys were talking about? This was
Exactly.
the unhinged
Everything.
podcast,
Yeah.
right?
It's like
what were
it
you
started
discussing?
off with
Anything
what's your
volleyball?
favorite color, and it
Oh,
ended
okay.
with no answers, but we started probably
knows?
talking about
Yeah.
peanut butter and
with
jelly or something.
Inappropriate things.
Okay.
Never.
Pranks.
Pranks. It was
Pranks or
chaotic.
Franks?
Yes.
You told a story
It
about
was
college at one point,
crazy.
and you're like, yeah, this isn't going to be used.
All right.
It just wasn't going to work.
We believe in
Anyways.
your dream, and we hope to see it come true one day. If you need us to
need help.
moderate occasionally, we can
Moderate.
help you get started.
This could be like a little post-interview reel, a little behind the scenes.
It's a little sneak peek there.
Yeah, a little sneak
This
peek,
is-
little crazy action.
Yep.
Take
Maybe.
the headset off. And
Probably
Thanks
not.
again for joining us on the Major League Minute podcast.
Signing out a second time.